The Queensland Government today announced the successful tenderer for the Gold Coast light rail system. The GoldLink Consortium will build and operate the network, which will hopefully solve some of the city's chronic traffic problems. Preliminary work on the light rail system is already underway, but unfortunately, in the short term, this will only add to the traffic chaos, and some businesses are concerned they will be derailed in the process. Tom Forbes reports.
Another day, another traffic jam on the Gold Coast. And it's only going to get worse. With a booming population, the Glitter Strip can be a congestion nightmare. But help is on its way.
Oh, look, the light rail project is going to transform this city.
The Gold Coast Rapid Transit System is designed to be a public transport solution to one of the city's most pressing problems. The 13-kilometre line will be trundling through the city's busiest suburbs by 2014.
A fleet of distinctive, modern, custom-designed light rail vehicles will initially connect Griffith University to Broadbeach.
But there's a catch. In the short term, construction of the light rail will make congestion even worse as roads are ripped up, and opinions are divided as to whether there's enough gain for the pain.
The light rail is such an important city building project. Unfortunately, people are just seeing the congestion that it's causing.
I don't think that the light rail's at all necessary for the Gold Coast. I think it's going to be the biggest white elephant that they've ever had.
The proponents of the light rail system say it's essential. The Gold Coast, it's argued, has a deep-seated problem that just won't go away. Anna Carroll is a spokeswoman for the Gold Coast Rapid Transit Organisation, which is overseeing the rail corridor work.
The road networks will continue to grow and get congested. The benefits of the light rail system is that you'll be travelling in its dedicated corridor, so you won't be having to be caught in that congestion, so you'll have more reliable travel times than you would if you stayed in your motor vehicle.
Hey, Munchkin. Never bad.
But business owners like Broadbeach dog groomer Colleen Lynch remain unimpressed.
Sally. Good boy.
She says despite her best efforts, the construction of the rail corridor is beginning to bite.
It's reduced my business by about 60% since it started in November last year.
It's going to be a game of being patient and working with us.
There is compensation available for some business owners, but Colleen Lynch isn't one of them, and she faces another 7 months of construction.
Unless you're the owner of the building that's had the land reclaimed, you cannot claim any compensation.
Can you survive another 7 months?
No, not at this rate.
There'll be more pain when crews begin work in Surfers Paradise, but Councillor Susie Douglas says residents and business owners are ready.
Luckily for people in Surfers Paradise who live and work there, they're used to it after having the car race through every year. It's a long process. It'll be another 3 or 4 years before we actually see the light rail going down through Surfers Paradise, but it's well worth it.
Despite the recent rain, preliminary work to prepare the rail corridor is steaming ahead on time and on budget. Anna Carroll says it's also creating jobs in a city with rising unemployment.
On any given day, 77% of the people working come from the coast. And to date, $25 million has gone into the local economy through supplies and purchases.
The bad news is there's no quick fix to the Gold Coast's short-term traffic problems.
Even though we're going to all have to go through a bit of pain with traffic for the next couple of years, once it's completed, it's going to be something which will take us as a city into the next decade.
When Stage 1 is finished, a decision will be made on whether to continue the light rail towards Coolangatta or link it with the existing Brisbane to Gold Coast rail line.
Look, our long-term plan is that people from Brisbane will be able to go down on the heavy rail to Helensvale, connect with the light rail, and then, probably by 2020 go all the way down to Coolangatta. That would be fantastic for everyone.
It's very important that it links to both the Brisbane Airport and the Gold Coast Airport. So Brisbane Airport through the Helensvale stop is important, and getting it all the way to Coolangatta.
Driving on the Gold Coast is going to get harder before it gets easier, but light rail stakeholders say the growing pains will be worth it.
Jump on, put your surfboard on, put your kids on, and get on these fantastic, modern, fast, safe tramway systems, which will be the envy of the whole of Australia, if not the world.
Tom Forbes on the Gold Coast with that report.